What's up, everybody? Happy Friday. Hope all you're having a great day so far. Before I even get into this episode, first of all, I just want to say I saw the picture of the girl who's playing the new Valerie. Good looking girl. My whole thing is I don't see a point in bringing in a new Valerie. If they're not going to do anything different with this actress that they didn't do with the other one, there's no point. Like, if you're not going to do anything different with the character, make the character more prominent on the show, then there's really no point in recasting. Really no point. She's not dating anybody on the show. The only ties she has to anybody on the show are the Spencers, whom she doesn't really share any scenes with. So I really don't see the point if you're not going to utilize her. You know what I'm saying? Like, throughout the whole Ryan storyline, she wasn't, a major part, or if anything, she wasn't a part of it at all. And she's a detective. She should have been investigating this with Chase. But instead, they put them on the back burner to let other people handle it, which was a stupid move, in my opinion. What's the point of having detectives on the show if they're not going to investigate or detect? Like, what's the point? But that's just my thought on that. I can't wait to see my girl, Hillary B. Smith, tomorrow. Nora Buchanan representing Kevin tomorrow. I can't wait to see it. She's going to be in the courtroom with Roger Howarth. That's going to be something to see Nora and Franco together just that whole, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be nostalgic. I'm pretty sure, because I'm going to keep thinking of Nora and Todd, from back in the day. But, anyway, moving on from that. That whole Dante Lulu scene, it was hard to watch it for many reasons. First of all, I get why Dante's leaving. I just wish he would have told Lulu the full story of why he was leaving, because he really didn't give her any insight into why he was really leaving. Because that's why it was so hard for Lulu to understand why he had to go and leave Port Charles. And he's only been back in town for 2 days? Dude has only been back for like a day or two, and already you're leaving, and she doesn't understand why you're leaving. You know what I mean? She doesn't understand why he's leaving. He didn't really explain it, but the way he was explaining it, even though he wasn't really explaining it, but the way he was talking about it made it sound like PTSD. That's why she kept telling him, you can get help here in town. You know what I mean? But it's more than PTSD. When he first came back, I thought it was just PTSD until he started talking crazy and having those dreams. Then you notice that he was brainwashed. And even he admitted to Anna he was brainwashed. I'm kind of annoyed that he didn't tell her he was brainwashed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm annoyed that he didn't tell her that. Because had she knew the full truth, she probably would have understood better. You know what I'm saying? And would have been like, okay, yeah, maybe you should go. Because there's no help in Port Charles for him to fix that. You know what I'm saying? I know some people are thinking Kevin can help. Kevin's out of the equation right now due to the fact that he's dealing with his own legal mess right now. Plus, we don't even know how long Kevin is even going to have his medical license. It could be suspended for all we know. You know what I mean? Like, we don't know the legal ramifications that he's going to be going through. Dante needs immediate help, like right now. And Kevin is in no position to immediately help him. So, he has to go. I hate the way that they're writing him out, but it's also understandable. It makes sense in a way, if you really look at it. But it was kind of funny how Lulu, she said that she's going to wait for him forever if she has to. Dante was like, shit, forever is a long time. I said the same shit. I'm like, see, it's funny because when a person say, oh, I'll wait, or I'll do this, I'll do that, it's easy to say that, but to practice that, yeah, it's going to be a lot, it's easier said than done, so to speak. That's all I'm going to say. Like, it really is. Because at the end of the day, like Dante was trying to tell her, you still have to live your life. You know what I'm saying? Just because he's leaving, your life has to continue. You still got kids to raise. You know what I'm saying? You still have a job. You still got responsibilities. Your life is not going to stop because Dante's leaving town again. The problem is he's going to be gone for an unspecified amount of time. That's the real issue, because last time he was gone for months. You know what I'm saying? Damn near a year. This time you don't know if he's going to be gone 6 months, a year, 2 years. You know what I'm saying? There's no date. You know what I mean? That's the problem. We don't know when he's coming back. She don't know when he's coming back. So at the end of the day, she may say she's going to wait for Dante, but we all know that's not going to last too much longer. You know what I'm saying? Like, she might wait for maybe a few more weeks, maybe a few more months, but after a minute, she gonna be like, you know what? Let me file this divorce. It's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Give it at least another few months. Trust me, she gonna get tired of waiting, and she gonna want to move on, because when he came back, that was the first time she had sex since he left. Like, you know what I'm saying? How long you think you gonna wait? Shit, shit, she human. She got needs like everybody else. You think you really gonna wait that long? Shit, forever is a long time without getting some. I'm just saying, like, damn. You gonna be clogged up. Shit, somebody could say they gonna wait, but that's, like I say, easier said than done. You gotta, life don't stop. But that was a sad scene to watch. Like, her just breaking down crying like that. That was sad. That really was. If she did file for divorce at this point in the future, I wouldn't blame her. You know what I mean? Because, like I said, life moves on. I'm just pissed that they're writing him out that way, just the same way they wrote Lucky out. I forgot why Lucky left. Lucky just left. He just got tired of being in Port Charles and just bounced. But, I don't know. It's just crazy to me. But I like how they write people out on the show as just leaving instead of how B&B does it. Because, trust me, I read the spoilers on Bold and Beautiful. They just be killing people. Like, a lot of times they don't just write people out as leaving town. Like, they be killing the characters off while they're out of town. I'm like, yeah, that's a little too much for me. Like, I'm glad GH don't be doing all that, because it's like, come on now, you can't just be killing people. So anyway, moving on from that, getting into this court scene, Cameron has to go to court for his hearing or whatever. The judge was about to go off on him because he went to Niagara Falls. He missed his community service hours, even though when he came back, he made up extra hours. But still, you did not do what you were originally supposed to do. So I understand the judge in that case. He's lucky, though, that the judge decided to give him another chance. And she told him, you get in trouble one more time. If I see you back in my courtroom for negativity one more time, she will give him punishment. Like, you will get a sentence. Like, she's not playing with Cameron. And I hope he learns the severity of the situation. Like, because what he did was stupid. His excuse was stupid. Sitting there talking about, I was going through family issues, so I decided to go on a trip. See, you can't do stuff like that when you're on probation or whatever the case may be. When you're in legal trouble and you're not supposed to be doing this, you're not supposed to be doing that, you have to be responsible. And that's basically what the judge is trying to tell him. That's what Elizabeth's been trying to tell him. Like, just because you're going through family stuff does not give you the right to blow off your responsibilities and to, just violate a court order. You know what I'm saying? Like, you were ordered by a judge to do something by a certain time, a certain date, get it done. Just because you're going through family issues does not give you the right to pack up and go and just run off with your friends and do what you want to do. That's what he has to understand, because there's consequences for your actions. Like, the judge is being lenient on him right now, but you're not going to get that in the future if you keep on messing up. Like, he better learn, and learn fast. And what the hell is Franco doing with his hair? I seen his hair, it looked like some old boy band shit. I don't know, he need to fix that. I wasn't ready for that new hairstyle. He caught me off guard with it, but I said, all right. I guess, you going for that little 1999 boy band, Backstreet Boy look, I guess. So anyway, Elizabeth met Trina or whatever, and you know how Elizabeth is. She see a little girl flocking around her son. Here she go, asking all type of questions, which is typical parent shit. Oh, who that? Why you ain't tell me about her? Yada, yada, yada. You know what I'm saying? Like, stuff like that, being nosy. But I don't blame her, though, because that's what parents do, especially when they're dealing with teenagers. They see somebody, a wolf sniffing around the hen house. They want to know who you are. But, Cameron brushed past that real quick. He was not trying to tell Elizabeth shit about Trina. He wasn't trying to tell her nothing. And she knew it. So anyway, moving on from that. I understand where Laura is coming from as far as her not wanting to divorce Kevin. Kevin is ready to take responsibility. He understands if Laura wants a divorce. He said he'll sign the papers. He's not going to fight her. But Laura doesn't want the divorce. She's still on the, on the fence. Like, she understands what he did was wrong, but she's willing, I love Laura because you know what? She's that type of person who takes her marriage vows very seriously. When she say for better or for worse, she meant that when she took those vows. In sickness and in health, she meant that. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's not going to cut and run. Not that easily, she not. You have to think about it. She's been married to Luke Spencer. She was married to him for 20 years. They've been through hell during those 20 years of marriage. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's the type of person, she takes her vows very seriously. She know that her husband did wrong, but she's still willing to try and work on that. You know what I'm saying? But her relationship with Carly, I will say, have come a long way. I remember when her and Carly couldn't stand each other back in the day. Like, she was, trying to get an investment remember when she was starting up Deception Cosmetics, and Sonny wanted Carly to be a partner in that company, or a co-CEO, or whatever the case may be, in order for him to write the check to give the investment to Laura. Laura was like, oh, hell no. Laura was not. I remember her and Carly had so many battles over the models they wanted to use, because Laura wanted to use a certain model, Carly wanted to use a different model. They was just going at it. So their relationship came a long way since then. But I wish Carly was there for Lulu, though, to talk to Lulu about the whole what happened at the Metro Court with the knife and Dante and stuff, to give her some indication of what's been going on with Dante. You know what I mean? I just wish Carly was there to talk to Lulu about that. So that way she could get a better understanding of why he needed to go. Since Dante wasn't going to tell her the full story, then Carly should have. But yeah. I don't blame Franco for wanting to stick around, though, because he wanted to stick around the courthouse and wait for Kevin's arraignment. I don't blame Franco because he feels betrayed by Kevin, as do most of the people in that town. They feel betrayed. This is a man that they confided in. He confided everything into him. Kevin was the one who helped him break through everything. You know what I'm saying? That he was going through, unblock all the memories from the past and really help him move forward. And for him to sit there and keep these secrets and stuff, that really broke a trust with a lot of people that were his patients. So, and just people that were close to him in general. So I definitely understand why Franco wanted to stay, and have it out with Kevin. Definitely understandable. That's why I can't wait for those court scenes on Monday. Like, that should be a good scene. So anyway, moving on from that. So everybody's going crazy over this DNA test that Maxie ran or whatever. I'm pretty sure Valentine and Obrecht probably got to Brad or whatever and probably tampered with those tests. I'm pretty sure they more than likely did. Nina is so foolish. Like, she's sitting there telling Valentine, oh, I know a lie from a mile away. Really? You can tell a lie from a mile away, but you can't see what's been in front of you for the past couple months. Everybody else, hell, Maxie deduced everything real fast. She figured out everything real quick. And yet you haven't figured out, you ain't got a clue, but yet you can see a lie from a mile away. Clearly you're lying. Nina was lying, just making that statement. She was lying. Obviously you can't see a lie from a mile away, because if you did, you would have saw this coming. Because Valentine is nervous at this point. That's why he tried to tell Nina about the DNA test that Maxie and Peter was running. Try to get ahead of the story or whatever. Talking about, oh, they trying to make trouble or whatever. Trying to get into her head and manipulate her. How Valentine do. Try and manipulate the situation. Trying to make it seem like, oh, they coming up with lies and spreading lies because Obrecht told them. Shit is about to go down. Obrecht came there to warn him. Like, your secret is definitely about to come out. She went right to the Metro Court to warn him, because when she saw Peter and Maxie at the hospital and they were talking about running the DNA, she was like, DNA for what? Who run the DNA? Maxie talking about, oh, because I found a gray hair. Obrecht knew damn well she wasn't believing that bullshit. Even Maxie knew she didn't believe that BS ass story. Come on now, Obrecht ain't stupid. Because Sasha she was thinking about telling, she was trying to tell Nina the truth, but Nina cut her off or whatever, talking about, oh, I got skeletons in my closet and yada, yada, yada. I do not feel bad for Nina at all. I did before, but now I don't, especially with the way that she was treating Willow and the way she's been acting. And she was stupid enough to take Valentine back, knowing that he's told countless lies, over the past couple years, and you still choose to blindly take him back. I don't feel bad for you. You reap what you sow. You know what I mean? Like, you just got to deal with the consequence. You took his lying ass back. That's on you. Deal with it. You know what I'm saying? But everybody trying to cover up now and cover up the truth. But I have a feeling that those tests was tampered with. I definitely have a feeling. Those tests were definitely tampered with. Because Maxie opened it up, but I'm pretty sure it probably doesn't say what she was hoping that it would say. So when the truth come out, it's going to be a whole big ass mess when the truth come out. But I don't feel bad for most of the people involved in this damn story. I just want the truth to come out so they can move on from it. But anyway, so Ava damn near had alcohol poisoning, you know, because she been on her little drunken bender lately, drinking up a storm. Julian even threatened to have her ass committed if she don't stop. I'm glad Julian taking charge of this, like, because Ava need to chill out with all that damn vodka drinking. Like, I know she love her martinis and shit, but damn, you love it that you're about to kill yourself with it. Even Epiphany was telling her, like, calm your ass down, you drinking too much. But she was telling Jordan about the phone calls because she keep getting these phone calls. And all it is somebody calling from an unknown number with all this heavy breathing on it. You want to know what? I wouldn't be surprised if it was Carly or somebody. To be totally honest. I really wouldn't. Like, what if it was Carly or Sonny trying to get back at Ava so they call her phone from an unknown number breathing all heavy? That shit'd be funny as hell. Trying to make her think it's Ryan. That would be hilarious. It would be fucked up, but it'd be hilarious though. But Jordan and Curtis basically gonna run a trace on the phone or whatever to see where it's coming from, see where them calls is coming from. I wouldn't be surprised if it was from Ryan, because we all know Ryan ass still alive. We know that. They ain't find nobody. He alive. But anyway, that was pretty much the episode. Hit the comment section. Let me know what y'all thought about today's episode. I'll see y'all on Monday. Hope y'all have a great day. Have a great weekend. See you on Monday. Peace.